Hey guys, it's your boy Deanpo. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today we're back with some more Arena Breakout Infinite content. In particular, I want to discuss the current economy in the game. So we're discussing two things: guns and ammo, right? So we'll discuss the meta guns and then we'll discuss the meta ammo. And just to see where the game is like 6, 7 months, whatever it is, after it's released. Right? So when the game came out, I was like August, September, sometime like that. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So 7 months. 7 months or thereabout this game has been out for now, and I feel like for new players a lot of the meta guns are probably unattainable. The loot has been significantly nerfed, and in turn you just have a case of the rich getting richer because we are able to run much better guns, much better ammo, and pretty much stomp on anything and everything that moves. And now with like the player count in forbidden dropping, it's even more easier to make money out there, right? So before we get started though, guys, if you haven't already and do enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that sub button. It would mean the absolute world to me. On a side note, also come and check us out at Discord. And last but not least, I have a content creator code. If you're new to the game and you do want to use it, so go ahead and grab it. It will be in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's just first and foremost look at the meta guns, right? So I will show you perhaps the most expensive gun in the game, bar none. And to have this thing into an absolute laser beam, like I'm talking like meta build for this HK, right? It will set you back, I would say somewhere like between 600 to 700,000. I'm not kidding. 6 to 700k for a meta gun if you fully want to flash it out, right? So to get this thing like fully kitted, let me just show you something, right? And this is considered to be a meta weapon. You can run that or that, but if you fully want to kit it out with the best stuff in the game, just for the gun alone, not considering a scope, will set you back about 630k. 630k. That's not even considering the ammunition for it, right? If you want to put a scope on it and you want to put the best scope in the game on it, you're looking at 730k. 700. So that's one of the meta weapons, right? Then you have something like the AEK, which is another meta weapon. You kit this thing out, guys, it's still gonna be like 500k. We fully kit this out. We'll put the same scope just for comparison purposes, right? Say you want to run the scope on it. I mean, 500,000, excluding ammo, right? Now, SJ, it's a sniper, so if you want to run the best sniper rifle in the game, one that actually can compete with all these guns, you're looking at probably about like 400,000 as well, right? So that with a silencer, you want to put, let's just use the same scope for comparison here. You're looking at what? 474, 500,000 as well. So these are the most expensive guns in the game, right? The most expensive guns in the game because they are the best guns in the game. Now, there is another option that you can compete with and go toe to toe with this, and that's the AR-57. Once again, if you were to kit this out, right? If you were to fully kit it out, let's see what you're looking at here. You go for that grip, you can go for that grip, but let's just use the same grips for comparison purposes, right? Because we are maxing it out. And if you want to put like a spotlight or whatever, right? You are looking at, once again, we're in the 400 to 500 vicinity as well, for sure. That's not even like considering the ammo. 473. So to get like a meta version of the gun, you do not have to go for the meta, right? You don't have to. But obviously you'll be at a disadvantage because people will just laser beam you, right? You can go for the cheaper option there, probably better option. You can get it down to like 90 and 88 recoil. But once again, like these guns are just out of reach for some players. And you know, now with like the M61 getting nerfed and taking like 3 shots, your only option here is the M110. The M110 can be cheaper. Get a decent M110, right? Make it like comparable, or should I say one that you can compete with. You're still looking at, what is it? 284k. So if you're new to the game, right, and you're loading into like normal farm or even lockdown, you will get stomped on people that are running these weapons. with the best ammo in the game. Because the game's been out for 7 months now. Like, people have 300-400 million, right? They can afford to run whatever they want. And with no wipes in this game, that's a problem. They need to figure out a way to, I don't know how they're going to do it, but season in, season out, there has to be some sort of balance here where new people can come in and actually compete with these guys. If you thought the weapons were bad, let's just have a look at the ammo here. I'll start with like the 5.56. 6k. Oh, but the EPO, you can run the A1s. You can run the A1s. But now, with the TTK being increased twice, which means they nerfed the ammo twice, they've increased health to the head, so you can no longer one tap anymore. In certain circumstances you can, most circumstances you can't. You have to run minimum tier 5 to be somewhat competitive. Tier 5, tier 6, tier 7 ammo or nothing. Because we've reached such a point in the game now where everyone's running the best armor, the best weapons. If you're caught lacking or you're one-on-one, you're just gonna get deleted. 6k for a 995 round. You want to get like 60 of these rounds for one mag on the M4. 449,000 for one mag, 160 round mag, right? And when you're shooting 850 RPM a second, like, you're pretty much burning your cash balance, right? And sometimes the people that you kill will not even reciprocate in value to your ammo. If you're a new player, like, there's no way you're gonna be running M995s. Like, even players with money cannot justify running M995s, let alone new players, right? But you can run the AR-57. If you're on the AR-57, 5.2k. Once again, 850 RPM. This thing chews the ammo out. Your best option under the current climate is to run something like this ammo and just go for the red ammo. Like something like 737 SMB. These things can still one tap to the head. Or where's the other one? Where's the M61s? Am I going blind here? I must be going blind because I can all see M61. Unless I had them like covered with my... Oh, here. Sorry, because I have dynamic vibrance. Like, the red is not as red as it should be. But they'll set you back at 8740. So this now 3 taps to the chest with any gun. It's no longer double tap. So 3 tap to the chest, 1 tap to the helmet with an M110. Everything else is 2 tap to the helmet. So the TTK now, you either go for an M110 with M61s, right? Or you go for high fire rate T5 round. Or you're toast. Like, that's it. Those are your 2 options now, right? In an attempt to get rid of rats, in an attempt to, you know, diversify the game, what's happened now is the meta has narrowed even more. Like, even less guns are now competitive. So if I was to show you which guns you can run right now that are the meta weapons, M4, 800 RPM. But once again, even to like kit this out, you're still looking at 500k. You're still looking at, I'll show you, like, you're still looking at 500k. Like, it's just, and that's not even considering the ammo. So your loadout now to be actually competitive needs to be at least 2 million kit with the ammo, obviously counting the ammo, right? So that, put that on, the ARL. I'm not venting here, I'm just talking about the current state of the economy and just how it is, right? That with a 60 round mag and a nice scope on it, you're looking at 574k. Take the scope out, put a red dot on. You don't have to run a scope, but you're still looking at 474. A simple red dot was 50k today. A simple red dot was 50k today. Let that sink in, right? 50k. I own one at the moment, but it was 50k. If I was to search this up, you know what? Let me go back to market. 45,900 for a simple red dot, right? So back to my point here. If you really want to compete, M4A1, HK, MDR, not really. F2000 because of the fire rate. AR57, top 2 weapons in the game, top 3 weapons in the game. AEK. And maybe the TO3. But once again, to kit this out will cost you like 400k. And look at the ammo. 6k a pop. 6k a pop. So, once again, right? How do you balance a game like this, and how do you get new people to actually be competitive, not get stomped on and leave the game and never come back to the game again? I don't know. I mean, they can choose, I guess, to wipe, but then people will need to get... So, excuse me. It's almost 2 a.m. here. So, if they wipe, then people have paid real life money for coal and they'll lose it. People will get upset because they've accumulated, say, 300 million. So, wipe is not an option. What do you do? How do you balance out the economy? A lot of people have said make red ammo only foundable in raid, but red ammo now, it's not even that great. It's not as good as it used to be. So, what do you do? What do you do? I don't even think... let me try something quickly. I wonder if the 7 and 37 double taps to the chest, or even the SMB double taps, because they do have good damage, but they have been nerfed. They have definitely been nerfed. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go marksman. Get one of these. Thank you very much. What ammo do we have in it? 7 BT1. Let me show you why T5 ammo is not competitive. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 4 shots with an SVDS. 4 shots with an SVDS is... it's a bit of an ask. SMB, get 20 of those. We get a little magazine. Do I have enough space? I do, okay. So let's try SMB. 1, 2. So SMB is still double tap, it seems. So they're a better option to the M61, because M61 doesn't double tap anymore. And it'll definitely single tap on one. So you can still run SMB at a distance. Still double tap. So SMB is probably a better option to the M110 these days. But if I was to go kit out an SMB, sorry, SMB, SVD, calling it SMB. If I was to go and kit it out though, how much do you think it's gonna cost me? Probably at least 300k. So to make a competitive SVDS, let's see, where are we? Marksman, very heavy rifle by the way. So let's just go for a decent build. A decent build. It's not a meta build, but it's a decent build. 258,000. 258k, right? If you had a suppressor on it, then you're looking at 311,000. So, you know what I mean? Like, once again, this is probably your best option now. There is a new gun coming. I'll talk about it, but they'll also fire this weapon. Should be budget, maybe. A lot of people will run it. We'll see. Might change the beta, the meta, might not. But as you are right now, the current state of the game, it's freaking insane. Like how pricey it is, it's unbelievable. Especially during the weekends. Weekend inflation is like off the freaking charts, man. All right, so we've discussed the guns, we've discussed the ammo. Now let's discuss the armor. All right, just quickly here. I'm gonna go armor. 440k, 460k, 670k. This will make you heavy as fuck. You can't run, right? 633k. 468, 511. Spartan armor, T4 armor. 100k. So if I look at helmets, like 260, 618. And with this headset, helmet, you need a headset as well. 62,000. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm very, very curious to see your opinion. It's just right now, the prices are fucking wild. Absolutely wild. As always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.